A lot of gamers out there have been playing Modern Warfare 2 constantly since the day it was released. Most of them have gotten really good at it too. It just makes good sense that the first-person shooter skills players have learned over the last couple of months would therefore translate really well to EA's forthcoming Battlefield Bad Company 2, it being similar at face value. The reason be damned, because the Bad Company 2 multiplayer demo is chock full of Modern Warfare masters who can't shoot for shit, can't arm an MCOM, and possibly the worst offense of all, couldn't spot a Bradley if it left a track mark across the back of their skull. Well, worry not, here's how not to be a noob at Battlefield Bad Company 2. Learn to spot and do it always. While Bad Company 2 does support in-squad voice chat, it's only with your 3 squad mates. It's imperative that you quickly let everyone on your team know where the enemy is hiding, flush them out, and fix them from all angles. Do this by placing your sight on opposing player and pressing the back or select button. Yeah, that button. We know it's not normally reserved for gameplay, and its usual job is to pause, bring up a menu, and sometimes even go back or select something. But just press it. You hear your character saying, "There's a douchebag hiding in the rocks with a radioactive Twinkie," or something similar? That audio cue is accompanied by a small bright red arrow above your enemy's head. This indicator also appears on screen for all of your teammates for a limited time, allowing them to turn their sights to the enemy and start blasting away in concert with you. Congratulations, you just contributed far more than you ever did playing Battlefield before. Now do this all the freaking time, even if it means practicing daily finger yoga to prevent your left thumb from coming off of the left stick. It's that important. Know your role. I'm a sniper, I'm a sniper, I'm a sniper. No, you're not a sniper. The closest thing to being a sniper in Bad Company 2 is the recon class. Yeah, it looks like you're a sniper. You've got a high-powered rifle with a high-powered zoom and a sick-ass ghillie suit to hide in the brush, but there's more than that. In fact, there's more to each class than what the title lets on. You need to know how to use all of them properly, and don't try to do stuff that's too far outside the strengths of your class. Yeah, it's a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many times people whine, "How do I get the machine gun? There's no heavy class on my screen." Here's what you need to know. Assault. Shoot people in short bursts at medium to long distances. Use your grenade launcher when bad guys bunch up. Refill your teammates' supplies if you hear them ask for it. It's not fucking ambient noise. They need more ammo to kill bad guys, and they'll say so when they're running low. You give it to them. Engineer. Hide most of the time, engage enemies at short range in short bursts. Hide some more, pop out and send an RPG at the side or back of a tank or other armored vehicle. If a friendly vehicle is nearby, help them out by magically repairing it with your impact wrench thing. Medic. Throw medipacks on the ground near buddies to heal them. Hit dead guys who look like lightning bolts on your HUD with the defibrillator to revive them and gain back reinforcement tickets. Most importantly, stand your ground and light motherfuckers up with your machine gun. Firing your machine gun in sustained bursts will actually cause you to gain accuracy. Recon. Shoot people from far away while hiding. Run up to tanks and plant explosives on them. Calmly run in the opposite direction when encountered by anyone who's not holding their dick. Don't be a pussy, but don't waste tickets either. In Modern Warfare, you can be a pussy and get away with it. Much of the time, even the good players are camping behind a refrigerator or in a bathroom stall. Conversely, there's really very little downside for shit players to run out with guns blazing. If you get shot and killed, you come back in a couple of seconds with full ammo and re-enter the meat grinder. Chances are that someone on your team will get hot and order up a tactical nuke, meaning that you win and you got to eat a bowl of Lucky Charms. But not so for Bad Company 2. Having only one really good teammate means you still lose. Battlefield is more like the electric slide than a breakdance. Your teammates need you to balance cowering like a little pussy with running out into the open and taking ground or objectives when necessary. When you need to take over a building, advance on an enemy, or sacrifice yourself to blow up a high-value target, do it. If things go well, someone will revive you. If not, they'll see you on the other side. That said, there are 2 punishments associated with dying, and you should avoid subjecting yourself to both. 1, you have to wait to respawn. While waiting, the enemy can do bad stuff to you, like steal your ride or blow up your apartment. And 2, when you're on offense, you have a limited number of tickets, each ticket representing a new life. When your ticket count reaches 0, the game is over and you lose. Think before you spawn. After dying, you can either respawn at your current base or on, yes, literally on one of your squad mates. Before selecting your birthplace, check it out. Is there a brand new tank gleaming in the desert sun at your base? You should be the proud owner of it. Is a teammate arming a bomb and needs help defending it? Pop out of his ass and heal him. Likewise, if he's in a no-win situation, don't subject yourself to instant death too. This isn't Thelma and Louise. The choices you have for spawning after death boils down to one thing that you just won't get in other games. Spawn camping is 99% fixed. It's not perfect, but it's the best respawn mechanic you've ever used in a first-person shooter. Use everything at your disposal. A lot of people play their style of play and never deviate from it. In Bad Company 2, as in real war, you don't get to decide you're going to fight one way all the time. In fact, there's lots of stuff to do that's not running a mile to the bomb and desperately trying to arm it. You can and should pilot a radio-controlled helicopter to spot enemies from the air, ride on the back of a quad bike to quickly flank your opponent, shoot a minigun out of a fast-moving Black Hawk helicopter, position a tank with a long-barreled gun on a hill and rain death down on your enemies, transport your buddies while mowing down trees to increase line of sight to the target, and lots more stuff that you'll figure out by hitting buttons when you get into a vehicle. You should do these things not because you're bored of walking, but because you will win if you do them in moderation. Large explosions from tanks and Hellfire airstrikes can blow walls and people out of structures, and you can rack up lots of points by just spotting some more runners for your mates on the ground to exterminate. Try swooping down with the UAV and bowling through an entire enemy squad. It's fun and damn effective. Lastly, if you don't do these things, you will complain that people on the other team are cheap when they do them to you, and that would make you a noob. Yes, the UAV is a radio-controlled helicopter. You've probably seen UAVs in other games, movies, or since the US has been fighting 2 wars for the last 8 years in real life. You may not have seen one that looks like a mini Apache helicopter. This one does. Get used to it. To pilot the UAV, find the computer monitor with the anti-glare hood over it near your base. On Xbox 360, the left trigger and button make it ascend and descend. The right trigger calls in a Hellfire strike. Hold the reticle over your target until it's good and dead, and the right button fires a machine gun, which is effective in short range and long bursts if you lead your prey. Don't forget to spot, avoid enemy fire on hard objects, and yes, you can blow up an airborne Apache helicopter using the UAV. If you do it, you will yell in excitement. Lastly, if the opposing team is hurting you something fierce using their UAV, then send someone to go kill the operator, or better yet, light up the entire computer terminal like it's Christmas at the Griswolds. Aim high and be patient. Everything is affected by gravity. It's just a fact of life. This includes bullets and other projectiles. It also means that you can shoot stuff that's far away by aiming high. It will take a little effort to forget the false science that Modern Warfare 2 has taught you, but you'll eventually get used to it, especially if you spend a lot of time manning the gun in a tank. Oh, and don't complain that your bullets don't reach their target instantly. They don't. While alarming and a little frightening at first, you'll soon find that having to wait for the bullets to travel super long distances adds to the realism and suspense of Bad Company 2. Switch kits. When you kill an enemy, he'll drop what looks like his gun. It's not actually his gun. It's more than his gun. It's his soul contained within a magic idol that looks like a gun. Picking it up will cause you to switch kits, but retain your existing outward appearance. For example, you'll keep your ghillie if you spawned as a recon, but pick up the engineer kit. You should do this not if you have a midlife crisis and get tired of playing your current class, but you should do it when it's to your tactical advantage. For instance, let's say that a firefight just took place between an enemy medic and your buddy the Assault. Both have died. Pick up the enemy's medic kit, revive your buddy, and switch back to being an engineer and erecting dispenses. Think devilishly and pick up fallen kits when it makes sense. What else? Use the back button for other things too. Now you know that the back button is used to spot and how important it is. Well, the back button is also used for other things too, chiefly to communicate with your squad mates to tell them things like, I need ammo, attack Bravo, and hey, I just got shot in the face and need some serious band-aids. Point yourself at various things and press the back button to find out more. Also, don't forget to use it to spot. Don't take it lying down. Speaking of band-aids, you can't go prone like in Modern Warfare 2. You can stand and you can crouch. No, it's not realistic, but this is a video game and it's supposed to be fun. Now quit your bitching and go play Battlefield Bad Company 2.